guys, welcome back to Game Sandwich. I'm John Hanson. That's Aiden Carter, and we're here to talk about some Kingdom Hearts. We uh we got the news. We got the screenshots. Kingdom Hearts is still happening. It's been like 3 years since they last talked about it, but it's still coming. They promise. It only took a mobile game that me and Aiden really don't care about to be canceled for us to get this, but it's still coming, and we're going to talk about it. Um So yeah, let's just like start right off here. Aiden, how you feeling about the future for Kingdom Hearts 4? I'll have the screenshots over here on the side. I am annoyed, real quick, that instead of putting each screenshot in by one so that could be its own thing and I could like resize them and everything, it's just a collage. And some of them are smaller, so when you like stretch them out, they get all blurry and stuff, and I can't use those for anything. It's so annoying to me when I was writing the article for it last night. Oh, it was so annoying. I had to go back to the original trailer and pull an image from that. But how you feeling about our first look at Kingdom Hearts 4 in 3 years?
I mean, the collage is nice. It's interesting. The one that okay, so the image that I really focused in on as soon as I saw it was the fact that they actually showed a picture of Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
And Mickey
And
is
that he's playable.
yeah, like Mickey's looking good, and whatever he's in, like he's in some sort of massive library, but that stage just overall just looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to finally play someone like other than Sora, because usually it's like, oh, you play as another character for like 5 minutes, if you even get to.
Yeah. See, looking at the screenshot though, I obviously Mickey's playable because you can see the command thing there, but there's only one command and it's just attack. So that does make me think that at least this section here that they're showing, this is going to be a very short library
Yeah, I could see that. It's probably
and
like you hit attack and jolt forward to attack something, and then you keep
yeah,
doing that.
yeah, maybe we're not like necessarily fighting Heartless or something, but you're like using attack to like hit things in the environment to like open up doorways or something. I was trying to figure out where Mickey is here, and my first guess was Twilight Town because the lighting and stuff. I was thinking maybe this is like some library in Twilight Town that we've never seen before. Um,
Looking at it, it looked like the crown symbol is like on one of the bookcases down, the like to the right
mhm.
of them.
I was also trying
So
to see what was on the banner to the left. There's like a white banner, and for a moment I thought maybe that's a kind of nobody symbol. It's really cut off and it's hard to see exactly what it is. I couldn't tell for sure, but yeah, it it's cool. I at least I the only time I can remember playing as Mickey in Kingdom Hearts games is Kingdom Hearts 2 when like I think it was just randomly when you died he would come in and save you, which was awesome. I love that. Like
yeah, it was like was it in the Beauty and the Beast level? I think it was
I
that
think it was
level
just
specifically.
everywhere. It just happened anywhere because I remember it. I had it in Twilight Town. I remember Mulan. Like I think it just happens anywhere. It's just like a really small percentage chance that it can happen. I don't even know like really what caused it, but yeah, be awesome to play as Mickey. I do want to focus on the screenshot at the top though because we actually got a new look at gameplay here. We've got Sora who's riding a keychain. It looks like he's. I'm guessing these like keychain abilities are kind of different from the ride abilities we had in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because in the original reveal trailer, the keychain like extended and gave you like a grappling point thing, a grappling hook. And here he's like using it to ride around. So I wonder if that's kind of the difference this time around. Instead of like summoning rides, he's gonna just use the keychain to his advantage.
See, I'm wondering how it's gonna differ here because I remember very clearly in one of the trailers he was riding the Heartless too, like the big swaths of them and everything. So like
Mhm.
I'm wondering if maybe they scrapped that or something because it was too difficult. Maybe that's why they have the chain, or maybe you do both.
I
But
think they could still have both.
like there is like also like the chains like swirling around him and everything. So I'm debating whether or not that's part of it, like part of the slide, or if that's like also an attack too.
Hmm. Yeah, it could be kind of like the in Kingdom Hearts 3 there was I think it was one of the roller coaster rides from Disney World. But you like it was on its own set track and you would just like ride it and like shoot off at enemies in the distance.
Yeah, and
Maybe
they had
that's
that
what's
one,
going on here.
like Splash Mountain, I think, or something. They had too, where it was kind of like that.
Yeah. So it could be something like that. Looking at the Heartless we have here, these are different. So I've seen people trying to decide like the all dark ones if they're like regular shadows or if they're the Neo shadows, the bigger ones. I've seen a lot of people say that they think they're like this game's version of the normal shadows because they have the very small antenna. Um, could be like Sora's in a different dimension, different world, whatever you want to call it. Like the Heartless may be just completely different here. I also like the big guys with the giant purple gauntlets. Like we've never seen those things before.
Very
Uh,
much that Thanos energy.
yeah, pretty excited to see what they're doing there. Um, last thing I have for the gameplay section here is on the command menu at the bottom, we have a new entry called build. No idea what that's about. Like, what are we building with Sora? Like,
I didn't notice that.
yeah, I have no idea. Like Kingdom Hearts has never had like a build mechanic. I can't even like think of what he would be building.
I mean, I can't think of it either unless it has something to do with like one of the keychain abilities or something, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's like, building some sort of like contraption or something to help him fight or something, or
Hmm.
like maybe like doing like I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of is just like maybe linking it to the keychain abilities. That's the only thing that
Right.
makes sense to me.
Yeah. I have no idea with that one. I'm just like there's only so many things you could build with a keychain, right? I don't know. Um, it's that's one of those things. It's like that is such a tease, but I have no idea what to go off of here.
Maybe it has to do with like the trailer, how he was like using it for like a grappling hook or something like that. Maybe it's like building a chain or something. Like, that's where all the chains come from.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe, maybe. It's just it's impossible for us to say because it's Nomura. We're not gonna find out until the game is like a month away from release, right? And what that's probably like 3 years away still, knowing how Square Enix handles Kingdom Hearts. Um,
Oh, guaranteed. It's gonna be like 8 years from Kingdom Hearts
ugh,
3 to get another one finally.
yeah, man, I hate this. My last thing here, I'm still not over Sora having like normal proportions, like his shoes being normal size, just throws me off so much. I don't know why. It's like he's just
Yeah.
such a normal Final Fantasy looking character here, and I'm not
Also, of
crazy
all
about it.
shoes, he went from having like really big, weird shoes to now he's just rocking Converse. Why
Yeah,
Converse specifically? Why not a good pair of running shoes? Come on. At
yeah,
least those
right.
are similar to what he was wearing.
I do feel like Converse would be a very Final Fantasy brand, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, it is for
Yeah,
sure. I mean, they put like every one of their characters kind of in like a Converse
yeah,
style.
yeah. So that doesn't surprise me. I do. We were talking about this before we started recording. I do like his outfit, though, in general.
Oh
It,
yeah, I would rock that outfit. I love it.
the jacket in particular looks really good. I think.
Oh
Moving
yeah,
on.
that leather jacket.
hmm Moving on, we've got the girl we saw in the original Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. From what I've seen, her name is Strelitzia. Apparently, she is from a mobile game for Kingdom Hearts that I never played because I don't care. I have no interest whatsoever in playing a mobile Kingdom Hearts game. Um, but from what I've gathered, looking up on her in like 5 minutes, is that in that game she died, so she's like in the afterworld with Sora.
Apparently, she was a Keyblade wielder too, is what it says.
Oh, so we'll probably have a sequence where she helps Sora fight. Because you know how not every world, but a lot of worlds have like their own special companion. Maybe she's the companion for Quadratum, which is the place that they're in right now.
Maybe. I mean, maybe we'll also get an actual chance to play as her too. Like maybe go back and forth between playing as her and playing as Sora or something.
Hmm. Yeah, there could definitely be like a flashback I could see of her first appearing in Quadratum, and like she's all alone, not
Yeah.
knowing like what she's doing. So I could definitely see something like that. What is
Well,
up with this phone, Aiden? Why is there just a random rotary phone here?
I have no idea. My only guess is that maybe that's a way to talk to someone like in the real world or something because this is
Yeah.
supposed to be like after world. So
Mm-hmm.
my guess is that maybe it might be a link back to like his actual world or something. That's
Mm-hmm.
my thought process.
If I were to guess, I would guess maybe this could be a phone that is connected to the I don't know if they're actually Organization 13 members, but the Organization 13 members that we saw in the trailer, maybe they're using the phone to talk to people in the normal world, I guess.
I could see that. I could.
And maybe Sora's fighting his way to get to this phone, and then he can send a message to his friends, be like, "Hey, this is where I am. Help me," or something like that.
You know what, just speaking of the whole friend thing, like so the trailer did show Donald and Goofy, just because of how much like Disney is involved with Kingdom Hearts in general.
Hmm.
Do you think we get more Disney worlds, or do you think this one will actually be more focused like Final Fantasy World kind
I
of
mean, I
deal?
hope so because I love Disney worlds. My running theory when they first showed the announcement trailer, my theory at first was because Sora has such a more realistic look to him. I thought that we would be focusing on Disney worlds that are live action, so like Star Wars, Marvel, and then you could like even throw in like live action Moana, live action Beauty and the Beast. Like we could even like see like worlds that we've already seen in past Kingdom Hearts games, but it's the live action version since we've gotten those movies. I'm not so sure about that now since like we're seeing Donald, Goofy, and Mickey and they're like how they usually look. But I I would love for more Disney worlds.
See, I'm hoping that we get like a whole thing with like maybe you play as Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, like kind of have them be the team instead of Sora, Donald, Goofy, and
That would be
then have
interesting.
them be going through the Disney worlds, and then on Sora's end, maybe going through Final Fantasy worlds, just because those are the more realistic worlds.
Hmm. That would be interesting. My thing with that is that Sora knows so many of the Final Fantasy characters already. Who would you put in those worlds? Probably Clive from Final
Yeah,
Fantasy 16.
Lightning could be one because he hasn't met Lightning.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Has he
Snow,
met
like all the
Noctis
Final
yet?
Fantasy 13. No, so
Okay.
you could do Noctis, and then you could easily do like the later Final Fantasy games, like
Hmm.
basically 13 to 16 right there.
Yeah. No, that's a good shout out. I think. Yeah, I could. I like that theory. That could be an interesting thing. Because I have always, obviously, I love Sora, Donald, and Goofy as a team, but getting the original Disney trio with Mickey in there, that would be a very cool thing. And like you're playing as Mickey in place of Sora. Maybe not the whole game, but like at least a section of that. I think that would be very cool.
Yeah, I
Um,
just think it's cool to go back and forth, like show their journey as they search for him, and then
mhm,
show his journey as he tries to get back to them.
yeah. In the bottom left here, we've got the giant heartless that we saw in the last. Well, I keep saying the last, but the original announcement trailer. The lighting here is completely different from the trailer. Obviously, that's going to happen with 3 years of development, and I think they switched from Unreal Engine 4 to 5 since then. So, just like these bottom screenshots here, they look amazing to me. Like graphically, these are beautiful screenshots. The gameplay one up top, I'm looking at it, I'm like, this still looks a bit rough. Like this is telling me that we may still be quite a bit away from like the gameplay being ready, but down here, these like look like they're from cutscenes, and I think they look awesome.
Oh yeah, like the bottom right one looks like it's from the cutscene, like right before he fights the giant heartless.
Hmm.
I'm guessing the one in the middle is probably like after he defeats it, like
I think it might.
explosion of stardust or whatever after it's defeated. And then the one on the left, like the big heartless one, that one looks like, my guess would be like missiles, maybe military involved, actually trying to like shoot it, but it's not working just because they're maybe their weapons don't work, something like that. That's kind of what that feels like to me.
Or
But
what if it's Sora and Strelitzia like zooming through the air at him, and
that could be it.
they're like flying towards him? I have also seen people theorize that that could be Donald and Goofy like coming into the world to help Sora. I don't think so, because if it was Donald and Goofy, I think the colors would be like blue and green instead of like blue and yellow.
I mean, blue makes sense for Donald. I could see the yellow being Goofy solely because like in Kingdom Hearts he has the shield that has a lot of gold on it, so like
Mhm.
maybe that could be referencing the shield in general, but like that's the only thing I can think of like gold wise for him.
Yeah, whatever it is, I do love the idea of Sora and Strelitzia like flying towards him, like they've got like the smoke trail behind them and everything. It would kind of remind me of like Goofy's special attack where he like puts his shield up and he just like zooms all over the place.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I mean, I could easily see that being a cutscene too, both of them like holding their keyblades forward like that,
Mhm.
just zooming in about ready to take it down.
Yeah, landing the final blow on it. Oh man. All right, so before we get out of here, is we kind of talked about like Final Fantasy and I theorize maybe some live action Disney worlds, but like specifically on the Disney World front, what worlds do you hope to see? Like especially if they maintain this style for Sora.
I mean, really, in general, like I would love to see Marvel stuff. I would. I'd find it cool to see some Star Wars stuff, but as far as going back to that classic Disney kind of deal, I would love to see more of, like you mentioned, Moana. I would love to see Moana just because they've never done that before. I also would like for them to go back to like where they did like transformations for him because we didn't get that in three. So like I'd love to see them go back to like Lion King and stuff and like have him be a
Mhm.
lion again and like go to Halloween Town so that way he can like be all like gothic kind of style and everything.
Mhm.
Like always those were always my favorites, like where you got like the real cool special outfits and everything.
Yeah, I absolutely love that too. I am a little worried though if Sora will feel out of place now. One of my things with the Kingdom Hearts game is whenever he goes to a world and he gets that transformation, he always looks like he belongs in that world. There's only
Yeah.
one time I can think of where it doesn't feel that way, and it's in Kingdom Hearts 2 when they go to the Pirates of the Caribbean world because everything around them is like realistic, but Sora, Donald, and Goofy are still cartoony. And they fix that in Kingdom Hearts 3. They look like they belong in that world, even though like their proportions are still off. The like
Yeah.
shading and everything for them makes them look like, oh yeah, it's totally believable that these characters would be in this world now. I
Yeah,
do
and they actually
worry,
have like a pirate gear too.
yeah, I do worry about like putting this version of Sora into a Nightmare Before Christmas world, my favorite of all time. I would hate to just like feel like, oh, Sora looks weird in this. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I mean, obviously they haven't shown it. They could show it tomorrow
Oh,
and I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm in, brother. Um, oh man. I am just so ready for this game. We waited so long for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. Right now we're on like 3 years and it feels like forever, but like the span of waiting between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 was like what, 13 years, I think.
yeah, it was something absurd like
It,
that, like
it
12 to 15 years in that time frame.
it was insane. I hope we don't have to wait too much longer. Do you think we get any Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer next month at Summer Game Fest, PlayStation Showcase, Xbox Showcase, anything like that?
I'm not feeling Summer Games Fest, but I am like I wouldn't be surprised if they did something at like the Game Awards this year.
Game
I
Awards
feel
is a
like
good
they
show.
have I feel like that's where they were more likely to do it is like the big
Hmm.
show.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that we're going to get anything during the summer. I think if they were going to do that, we wouldn't be getting these screenshots right now. because I think they would save the Mickey Mouse is playable thing for a trailer, and then like all these other upgrades that we've seen since the announcement trailer. I think they would hold that for like a new trailer to really drum up hype. This really felt like hey, we just canceled this Kingdom Hearts Missing Links mobile game. Don't worry though. Kingdom Hearts 4 is still working. Like we're putting a lot of work into it. This was kind of we're trying to fan the flames from getting out of control while everyone is like getting restless now. The
Yeah.
one thing I do
point is
worry
that-
about.
Let's throw you a bone kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I do worry about, the next Final Fantasy game. Do we know what it is? Final Fantasy 7 Reawakening, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, I know part 3 is coming at some point.
Yeah. Because we got Remake, Rebirth, whatever the next game is. I am worried that that game is going to be announced and shown off this year, and then they're going to Square Enix is going to focus on that, and then Kingdom Hearts 4 gets pushed behind that.
I mean, isn't that how it always is? Final Fantasy takes priority.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like I think that might be what happens. So we may be waiting another year or two before we see any more on Kingdom Hearts 4, which is very disappointing from someone who prefers Kingdom Hearts over Final Fantasy. But
Yeah. I
It
mean,
is.
I prefer it too. I mean,
Mhm.
I grew up with Kingdom Hearts more so over Final Fantasy, so I'm more attached to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
But just hear me out here, though. We go Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 like remake trailer or whatever, and then you just see Sora just jump in at the end.
What if Sora appeared in an actual like Final Fantasy game?
That's what I'm saying. What if it just in Part 3 he just happens to be there and he's like, "Wait, this isn't my world."
Yeah. Hey, we're changing up so much around Final Fantasy 7 already. We might as well throw Sora in there.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be amazing. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for our discussion on the new Kingdom Hearts 4 screenshots. Let us know in the comments, what are your theories around Kingdom Hearts 4? When are we going to see it? Who's going to be playable? I don't know what else, but what is going on? Square, give us... they just gave us this meal, and I'm already asking for more. I want more. I just want to know more. Be sure to like this video if you did like it, subscribe to see any of our future videos, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye!